Hello everyone, welcome back to the Middle Ground Podcast, episode 5. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching, subscribing, liking, and even commenting on all our episodes. We do not take it for granted. It's because of you we are shooting our 5th episode. I am Wamboi Gashani, na kama kawaida, siko peke yangu. I'm here with my fellow co-host. I'll give them a chance to introduce themselves and say something small before we dive into the episode of today. Karibuni sana, and over to you.
Thank you. I'm Wanjiru Mwangi, very excited to co-host with you the 5th episode. I'm so glad to have you people here. From the comments, the likes, the shares, we see you and we love you very much. And we can't wait to have you in this discussion of today.
Viewers, my name is Njeri Geshure. Super excited to be here. Happy to have you around, guys. We see the love, the shares, the likes, and the comment. We really appreciate your support. Continue following, sharing, and karibuni sana.
Yeah, so today I want us to start by reading our comments from all social media platforms. I can do TikTok, then Njeri can do Instagram, and Wanjiru can do YouTube.
Okay.
So let me go first. There is someone who commented Kasema on the episode the things we are not ready for, that they should replace digital literacy with financial literacy in our curriculum.
That's a nice comment.
I agree.
The one, then I give it to you. This is such a milestone. Congratulations for this far. Road to 200k subscribers. Thank you.
From YouTube, I can see Irene Getu. We see you guys, by the way. Anasema, Gashani, I see you. Great conversation by lovely women. Keep at it. We appreciate you and we see your comments. We might not read all of them, but we see you and we appreciate. Somebody else proceed to say, Madagascar says, Modern Woman all the way. Great first episode, ladies. This was the first episode, just to note. But we see your comments. We cannot read them, but overwhelming. And we're very happy to see your comments and shares. I don't know about Instagram, Kokwajo.
Yeah, on Instagram also we have Mute here showing us the love.
Wow,
we really appreciate you. Mute from our second episode. Ametuonyesha so much love. From our previous episode, we also have Malkizedek Geshure.
Yes.
We see you. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Also, we have Cynthia. Anatuambia, the energy from you is dope.
Thank you, Cynthia.
So today's episode, or rather topic, is more of a question. Is true love real? And is it enough for marriage? So that's our topic for today. Let's be hosting it. So I can start with asking a question. Do you believe true love exists?
Yeah, true love exists. I believe true love exists and it is there. If you locate it, keep it well. I believe it exists. That was your question.
I think, yes, true love exists with genuine people. For me, I think true love exists when there is genuine and mutual, when it comes from both parties. That is what
yeah. Me too, also believe true love exists, but it's also the party that are the two people who are involved. They are willing to make that love work or rather last.
the effort.
Yeah, so in the modern days, what can you define true love? You know, we cannot compare true love nowadays and kitambo time ya our parents.
Yeah.
So
actually,
when true love
when you talk to us about true love, Wamboi, I am remembering the fairy tales that we used to watch
to
on
read.
TV and also read when we were in school, the prince and the princess. That for them, back then, that was true love. But today, true love cannot be measured by prince and princess because true love ni kitu ingine yenye. Now, in today's world, when you come to define it, it's about maintaining and sustaining a certain a particular relationship. If a relationship cannot be sustained by you loving each other, by you communicating, by you honest with each other, by you appreciating everyone's little effort, for me, I would call that true love. And true love is something that is genuine, as Wanjiru said, when two parties are involved. If it comes from one party, it is not true love.
Yeah. I can add something and say consistency.
Wow. Yeah.
Both parties should be consistent with one another. It's not like only the gentleman and I put effort, the lady I put effort. So consistency is key. And choosing my partner, even when I don't feel like choosing him
in horrible times.
Yeah, when he's broke, when he's happy.
Yeah. When you're not in good terms.
Yeah.
And for me, I think you asked us to define it in the modern way now, like currently. For me, I would define love. You said, like, does it still exist?
Yeah.
True love. Does it exist in the modern way? For me, I would define it in a way that it's so full of compromises, especially at our times, that we have to make so much compromises for love to work. You have to understand that you do not come from common backgrounds. So there'll be times that you'll be in conflict. There are times that you will not be at the same par with your partner or whoever you are in a relationship with.
Yeah.
And also most of the time you are not in the same level in terms of understanding things, in terms of how you get things. Some people really get things faster, some get them slower. So you have to be very patient with someone.
Yes.
How they react when they see people, how they eat. Some of us have been taught, tukifika kwa meza, we hold hands, we say the grace, and we eat.
Start eating.
Some start eating well at a
Yes.
You have to be really patient with these people.
Yes.
Some people don't eat when others are eating. They want to eat alone.
Others prefer to talk when they are eating. Others they don't want to talk when they want to eat separately from the common gathering. It's so different.
Yeah, and true love comes in when you appreciate or accommodate all these types of things.
Yes.
Yeah, also love evolves over time. Like you can start dating at maybe 25, by the time unafika 28, 30, unapata hapana vitu zinabadilika. Yeah, so ina evolve over time. Alafu with the current kuna dating apps, kuna other options, unapata dating has become kind of complicated. Like finding true love, there is dating apps, maybe unapata mtu Instagram, or maybe hiyo hapo inaitwa Tinder.
Tinder.
Tinder dates. Only you cannot mention them. Yeah, but Zico.
So with such apps, true love nowadays has become very, very complicated. Alafu unapata convenience has been replaced. Or rather, convenience may replace commitment. Because unapata it's very easy for a person to leave a relationship than to fix.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, people tend to go as in kuiacha. You quit. Exactly. You quit instead of fixing things. Now, sometimes some of these things that put people aside are very tiny stuff.
It's some things that people could speak about or even talk about.
Yes. You know, it's commitment. Your commitment inakuwa replaced by convenience. As long as I can find you, maybe online we chat, we share whatever we're sharing, whether pictures or videos. That's it.
Of which it shouldn't be the case.
Yeah, it shouldn't be the case.
So then, is love alone enough to sustain a relationship that can end up to marriage? Njeri Gishure yako kwa kina ndoa. Wacha tupatie hatu sides.
This podcast will have a lot of education from me.
Yes.
Let me take the honors. So, true love is not enough to sustain a relationship, a long-term relationship, whether it is marriage, whether it is coaching or dating. True love is not enough. There's so much that should be incorporated for a relationship or for a long-term relationship to sustain. If a relationship is marriage, there'll be kids. You know, marriage exposes someone's behavior in a very different way. When you are dating, you just meet someone today, you hang out in the evening, and then later on you go to your house. But now in marriage, you sleep together, you wake up in the same bed, you eat in the same house, you're always there with
food
each
from
other.
the same pot.
Yeah, food. And now when you're so there together with that particular person, they tend to expose their behavior. So true love alone cannot sustain a marriage or a relationship, but it is a good ingredient to keep this marriage and relationship going. So without true love, I'm really also wondering, without true love, can this relationship be? Tuseme kuna honesty, tuseme kuna patience, kuna good communication, kuna pesa, can excluding true love. Would you live with someone you don't love?
No. Actually, that's, as I indulge with that, I wanted to say that love is what ignites everything. But the other ni kama factors za kusaidia, za kuisaidia. I don't know how to describe it.
You know, like how you ignite a car, but now there are moving parts inside a car. Kuna engine, kuna steering, kuna everything that they work together for the car to move.
Exactly.
But now maybe, as Wanjiru is saying, the love ni your key or
lazima So then tumesema love alone cannot sustain a marriage. So maybe we can come up kila mtu aseme like any other virtues or any other things that can sustain a relationship or a marriage.
I would start and say that for me, I think mutual respect and good communication is what can sustain a marriage and also a good relationship away from love. Love is, we are not sidelining love, but I think mutual respect and good communication, because first of all, you have to understand that you are dealing with a totally different person. You don't
even born to
exactly, you have nothing in common. common. You don't even have the same characteristics. So you have to have respect for one another for this thing to work. And also good communication. Let your partner know, I'm not going to be at home on time. I don't feel okay to speak at this moment. Such things you are going to avoid conflicts. For me, I think that is what would sustain a marriage, a relationship away from love. Love is still key. I don't deny that.
So for me, apart from respect and communication, I would also comment on trust.
Okay.
If I don't trust, the trust and the honesty part, I would call them twins. Because if I'm honest with my partner, they will really understand me and they will know I'm communicating honestly. You know, you can communicate and not honestly. Because sometimes you communicate and you're not saying the right thing. Unasema niko Ruiru, lakini uko Nairobi.
That is not what you mean.
Yes. So, and that is not what you mean. So, being honest with your partner, telling them, I went to this place, I found these people, I don't think I did the right thing. I really need you to be here or to support me in this way. For me, that is one thing. And also trust. I need to trust my partner when they tell me they are coming at 9. So maybe ameshikwa na traffic, now I'm there bombarding him with calls, ulikuwa wapi, ulifanya nini. I need to trust them. Aniambie, nilikuwa nakuja but gari kaharibika. You see, no, if I'm not capable of trusting him to that extent, I'll think maybe alikuwa mambo zake. So for you to be honest and to trust your partner, for you each other to have trust, that is for me something also that I would recommend in a good relationship.
Just to add on that, I think transparency in a relationship and a marriage is what lead even to breakups. Because, for example, you don't communicate ama you don't even speak honestly to your partner, you find that create mistrust. And in the midst of that mistrust is now when you find that you can no longer trust that person. Even when the person is saying the truth, you find like you still like
they are lying.
Insecurity sasa zinaanza kuingia. Unapata sawa watu ndio wana break up. Even the celebrities that we know,
they are breaking up.
And sasa we are looking up to them. Sasa
what happens? What next?
Yeah, but a relationship needs all these things for it to last. A relationship, long-term relationship, whether in marriage or a long-term relationship, needs all these things to survive. True love alone cannot sustain a relationship.
Plus also in a marriage, finances. Yeah, you can tell us something about finances.
And also transparency. It's not just finances, transparency in finances. Most of the time, I see people saying, wanaume ujifichia kakitu huko nyuma. No, that is not transparent.
Wengine wanasema bado hata mwanamke hafai kukwanga empty. Yuko na kakitu kama umejiwekea kakitu.
I hear women saying that kuwa na kachama, ukipata pesa unajiwekea kwa mfuko ya pili. But I also think a relationship or a marriage that is not transparent. When we talk about transparency, it's also in finances. See, because me, I earn this amount of money and my husband earns this amount of money, I think we should bring them together and plan together. If today I am earning this money and he don't know, me, I ask people, do you know how much money your partner is earning? They don't know.
They don't. Because they don't. Do they not like speaking openly about the finances?
Exactly. And this is why I always comment and say this. This is the reason why people have so much expectations for their partners. If you know your partner is not earning more than this amount of money, how on earth are you expecting a on Valentine's Day?
Maldives.
Unataka kwenda Maldives na Kisumu mwezi. You see, you will not have so much expectations with your partner when unajua finances zake.
Because you know where he can stretch it.
Yes, and where he cannot. That is for me what I would say with finances.
So there are things people tolerate in the name of love. Napata mtu ako in a certain relationship ama hata marriage, tunajambia I still love this person. For me, naweza sema you should not tolerate disrespect. Na si ile ati ya kawaida ati insults, kuchapwa ama nini. Ile tu una feel ignored, una feel like uko prioritized, una feel hiyo mtu ni kama hata you're not judged. And if you are questioning your worth in a relationship, that's not love. Ni kama unajaribu kusurvive.
Exit. That is what Jerry says. I would never phrase it better.
Yeah.
So
You should not tolerate
these small things. Hapana, you should not tolerate. Alafu pia hygiene. I saw somewhere ati unaweza chagua nini? Person mwenye akona mouth odor ama body odor. So mnaniambia unaweza prefer gani? Mouth odor, body odor, snoring. Bad cook is on there.
I can cook. Bad
mouth odor, body odor.
No. But snoring, manze itabeta mimi nimelala.
Sometimes you snore. But then there is no sometimes. When I'm sick though.
So poor hygiene. No. Should not tolerate hygiene. One should not tolerate.
I think
what should you tell people not to tolerate in the name of love?
Yes, infidelity what is commonly known as cheating.
Oh, yeah.
Most people nowadays normalize cheating to an extent. I know there's some extent you could forgive, and that is actually also normalizing. But nowadays you have normalized cheating, like it's just a common mistake. Your partner cheats, and you're like, si ata change tu, ama hata akienda, we ushajua the partner cheats, akienda si ata rudi. Anyway,
watamrudisha.
Exactly. I think that is not something that people should
actually people shouldn't tolerate.
For
cheating. Actually, cheating or even cheating goes around with sleeping around and even emotional cheating. The fact that you're with someone and you don't love them, you're thinking about your ex, that is also considered as cheating.
Yeah, emotional unavailability.
Yes.
And what people do not say is that you see that normalizing cheating creates bitterness, and that is now what is resulting to gender-based violence. The cases that you hear of partners murdering one another, that is a contributing factor, because normalize forgive to cheat. Wewe unakana ile resentment, you don't even forgive that person. Unakana bitterness,
such an cheat atani forgive. So may create a very toxic environment between the two of you, of which it should not be. So unapata people fall out of love. You kuna that put in effort. I'm trying to fix things. Also, I want to put you in a hot seat.
I did not say what I would tell people.
Give a chance before you put us in a hot seat, which we are already in.
Something that people shouldn't is lack of effort.
Yes, for sure.
You see, if your partner is not putting effort to make this relationship work, that is something you shouldn't tolerate. If your partner is not going an extra mile to plan dates, to buy you nice things, a relationship cannot remain tunaamka asubuhi, tunaenda kazi, tunakuja tunapika. No,
tengeneza
hiyo itakuwa boring.
But ukiwa tu hapo, let it be mutual.
True. If my partner buys me something on Valentine's Day, I don't think it is fair for me not to buy them something. Na sisi tunajitoshanisha, it's just you're putting an extra effort. You see,
reciprocation.
No, you accept bare minimum. You know,
best or nothing.
Best or nothing. Bare minimum X. Hakuna mambo ya bare minimum. People who are capable of doing something in a relationship, let them go ahead and do it. If you are capable of buying them a phone, go ahead and buy them. If you're capable of buying them, sasa you're capable of buying a car, no namnunulia maua. I didn't say flowers are bad.
That's fine.
Flowers are bad. You cannot compare maua and a car.
Stretch to where you can.
Yes. If you're not capable of buying them a pair of shoes, kama unaweza mbaya kiatu ya 500, fine. Lakini kama uko capable of buying something worth 10,000, go ahead. Juu bare minimum zinakaa different on other people. That is something I would never allow people to tolerate. Na pia inconsistency. If your partner says they will come to pick you up at 10 is here, they've not said where they are, don't accept that.
Akosi kukuja alafu ata communicate.
Exactly. Hizi vitu unaona zinaona. Communication, everything that goes on.
Okay. Wow. So my question is, would you rather be with someone who loves you more or you love them more?
Wow.
That is mtu mwenye anakupenda sana ama wewe unampenda sana, and maybe why?